What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. The subs have started to climb up a little bit, so thank you very much. The views are going up, so that's really promising. So yeah, thanks everyone first and foremost, and if you wouldn't mind just banging that sub button in if you're liking some of this content or just want to watch something related to the game, because I'm going to be bringing out a ton more videos. Anyway, topic of today's video is just going to be a sort of top 10 list of the important parts when playing Nier for all sort of levels, from when you're just starting into mid game, and even some of this stuff's still relevant at end game. So yeah, let's get into it, and they're going to be in no particular order. So first and foremost, I just want to say, give the game a chance. Play it, give it 2, maybe 3 hours, just get through, get into the story. The tutorials aren't made to the best that they could be. They are confusing. There's a lot of systems to understand in the game. We've all been through it. I know there's loads of videos out there on YouTube, but sometimes sitting watching those videos, it just doesn't help sink in. You're best off playing the game. I guaranteed the story's going to immerse you. You'll totally forget about the clusterfuck that is the menu. You'll understand it once you keep playing, and it'll point you in directions. And yeah, jump on Twitch, watch some of the big Twitch players. They'll help you every single step of the way. Anyway, that'll kind of lead me on to the next one. When you are starting, I'll just go to the summon screen. I would advise you to re-roll. I didn't do it, and it really does pain your progress a little bit, because then you're banking on summons. This game, I have a video, I'm going to put it in the pinned comments for everyone. It shows you where to re-roll in the game, because it gives you 30 summons for free. And this is the sort of banner that I'd recommend you rolling on, because 2B and A2 are in this banner, and they're both good champs, so your chances of getting somebody that's going to be usable throughout the whole game is higher than rolling on the other banners where there might only be one character. I'll just pop up here. How do we go? So the collection. Yeah, so this is one of the ones you'd be looking for. This is 2B, high agility character, really good at chaining combos, will help you through the entire game. 9S is alright, if you pull him it's not a bad thing, but this is the girl you're looking for. One of the top DPSs in the game. She is top tier. You pull her, game's made easy, just enjoy it. So yeah, definitely get your rerolls in, give yourself the best start. The game gives you enough summons as it is, so the chances of you pulling dupes and getting her leveled up's high. That brings me to the next point. Focus on the story. Like, don't try jumping through the menus and understanding everything straight away. Just play the game, enjoy it, because the game forces you to actually play the story the first time round, where you're actually moving about and going from area to area. Once you've completed the story on the easiest difficulty, which is normal, you're kind of much just menu navigating. So enjoy it, go through it, and there'll be times where they'll point you into the menus, and that's where you start learning things, where Mama, who's the little ghost on the right hand side here, she's kind of trying to explain to the best of her ability on how to do things. It isn't great, but you definitely will get it, I promise. Next thing, level up your characters and weapons. So you won't have this menu at the start, but eventually it'll push you towards leveling up characters and that. Get them leveled up. At the start, you have loads of 3 stars. That's why I'm saying the reroll is important, because you don't really want to invest too much resources into your 3-star weapons, because you will stop using them the more and more summons and 4 stars you get. So yeah, level up your weapons, because it makes life easy. Affinity does play a big part in this game. It pinpoints that out as well with a big pop-up screen that will tell you about affinities. So yeah, you really want to be leveling your weapons up and your character screens in here. Yeah, so whatever ones you're going to be using, level them up. Brings me on to the next thing. So if we go into our weapons, so you'll see here, a lot of mine are level 70. That's through my next point, but you'll see, like, I'll show you this here. This is A2's weapon. This is what you'll get with A2 if you pull the character. And yeah, there's a screen here, Ascension. This is great. So there's 2 events going on at the minute, which will be one of my further points. In there you can get black pearls that are used to ascend weapons. The other method is using another weapon to ascend it. Don't use 4-star weapons to ascend other 4-star weapons. Because of the affinity thing and the way the classes are set up, having dupe weapons is a good thing, so don't feed them. I'll try and make that clear. I have another video on that in the channel. Give it a watch and it'll explain it in more detail. Right, so what should you do? Next tip. Once you've went through your story, like I said, jump in. So you'll come in, you'll have all these menus, and inside subquests, this little thing here, your daily quests, start farming that. Because these little gems here, each day it rotates. So it rotates from what you need for wind, water, fire, light and dark, and then on the weekends there's special kind of, on a Saturday you get all 3 of the elements, and then Sunday you get light and dark. So yeah, get farming this, because you want to be leveling up those weapons, so you get weapon XP. You want to be evolving the weapons, because it's the biggest power jump. And as I said, we don't focus on Ascension. It's not that important. Evolve all your weapons to unlock the passive skills, which will help you further. Also in your daily quest, you're getting the materials for skill ups. So there's no better place to be farming than this. Right. Gold. Seemingly a hurdle in this game. It does seem quite easy just now, but that's because we have 2 events where you're able to make gold. However, if you go into your enhanced menu, the list and sell at the bottom, this is your inventory. It isn't called inventory for some strange reason, it's called list and sell. So when you go into here and you go across to your weapons, right here, and you click the sell button and you auto select, I'll just scroll down because I've got a lot of 3 stars. This auto selects 2-star weapons. These are safe to sell. This is a good source of income, especially when you're going through the story. You're going to be pulling lots, you're going to have lots of 2 stars. You will get lots of gold by selling these 2-star weapons, so get that done. Later on in the game, it'll be memoir farming, which is pretty little runes that you put on your character to boost the crit rate, crit damage. It's basically your stats, you're buffing up. You'll be able to sell them later on once you get into the game, but for now, sell your weapons. As I brought up earlier, there's 2 events going on at the minute. You've got your record Sunset Port and your record the Cage of Reincarnation. Once you've cleared the story, yeah, give these a go. Push as far through as you can. You gain medals. I have a video kind of explaining more into it, but you gain medals where you can come into this shop and you can purchase things, whether it's at the top to help you gain more medals so that it's quicker, to your gems, things to level up your weapons, your characters, your skills, your companions. This story is a gift, especially this one, because you can actually be farming so many medals and you can pretty much clear it out at no cost. And you'll have lots of stamina at the start of the game, so there's no excuses. So use these 2 events while they're there. We don't know how often these events are going to hit us. The second one was released while the first one's running, but it is close to launch and that is to be expected. So yeah, abuse these events whilst you can and get all the relevant materials. Next thing, and maybe the last, I'll probably do a couple of summons at the end, but a big thing. If you're jumping in, let's go to the loadout because it makes it look easier. So you're into your loadout, you have your weapons. Each character has a type of weapon that they are proficient with. And what I mean by proficient, I mean they get better, they get the full effects of the weapon if it is the same as what it said. So for A2, she's a 2-handed weapon user. So with your primary and your secondary weapons, you want to be equipping 2-handed weapons. You'll know that because a little symbol is flashing red when you're in her sort of character build screen. Those are the weapons you want to equip. Yet again, I have a video on my channel explaining more into why you want to do that and what the effects you gain from it are. But yeah, definitely try get into that as early as possible by equipping proficient weapons. So don't fall down the loop of having them equipped with random weapons that you've invested loads of materials in, because using materials, you're losing material, it costs golds, and it could end up a waste. So yeah, just try stick to that, and you shouldn't go too far wrong. As always, let's end the video on a couple of little gaches and see what we get, because we're pretty close to the pity. We'll see if we get it. We will. We'll get that a Chaos Sword, but we'll see if we pull it just before then. So let's go at it. If you've been following these videos, you know this is the worst part of it for me, because I always pull trash. So let's see if this video brings me some luck. If there's no purple immediately inside, I am going to skip it, because it kills me inside. There we go, we'll just skip it. Not interested. See, like there though, as I was saying about the weapons, that's what, about 120k gold. No, about 40k gold. I'm being overzealous with the price of silver weapons. But yeah, it's free gold. Let me guess, we're going to get more food here. Oh, it was a big shiny light. Yep, more food. I think I'm going to just stick to pulling these on stream. Yeah, if you don't know, I've started streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/joyb92. I'm probably going to be live tonight in about an hour's time after this goes up on YouTube. So yeah, crap summons. Don't follow my summon routine. However, those tips, listen to them, make the most out of them, and I tell you, you'll fall in love with the game just as much as I have. Yeah, so that'll do us for today. Remember, please hit that sub button, bang a like if you've liked it, and I shall catch you in the next one. See ya.